Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have someone super special with us. I don't need to introduce her at all. She's the OG beauty influencer Debasree on my channel.
Thank you. This has been a long time.
This is a dream collab and it's been a long time. Everybody's like, you gotta. And I'm like, wait, I need the right setup to call people home and finally have the setup.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was just telling her that, remember when we met like back in 2015 or 2016, it was a Be Blunt event and we were both starting out and we both were like, how do we even do this? Like, how did we start? And look at us now. And I was just asking her about how it was with Nikki tutorials.
Yeah.
And just look at the
journey.
I know. It's been so good. And I think it all happens at the right time. And this was the right time.
This was the right time. Now 7 years coming. I don't know how long have you been?
Like 8-9 years.
8-9 years, and finally this is the collab all of you wanted. So this is my first actually collab with a content creator on my channel. I don't think I've had a content creator come on my channel.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I
don't
think so.
Very
honored. Thank you.
The OG, man. How can I not?
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, we're here to just get ready. We're gonna do our makeup, and there's lots of questions I have for Debasree, just so you guys get to know her even more. Not that you don't, but then she's a little private, and I'm gonna get stuff out of her in this video. You guys know I overshare. I'm gonna make her overshare. So yeah, without further ado,
I'm literally the yin to your yang.
Yeah, you are. So, but now in this video, we spill the tea. Let's do this. Amazing.
Okay.
Super stoked. Okay, let's get ready. First question.
Why?
It's like I'm interviewing her, but I'm not.
Oh yeah. And she was like, I have questions ready for you, and I'm like, okay.
I have such fun questions. Just in general, even I want to know about you.
Okay, perfect. You know, I was like, let's stop talking. We will only talk when the camera is on, because I kept on spilling the tea even before the... She's like, say it on.
Just tell us, how are you? Like, how you been so far? That's my first question on the list. And
I love that.
Just wanting to know how you've been. Tell us all.
I've been well. I've been really good. I think this is the happiest that I have been in a really long time.
Oh my God, okay.
So I feel very grounded. I'm very happy, like mentally, physically. I think I could do a little bit more better with my YouTube work, which is always going to be a work in progress, and I've told myself to not to be too hard on myself on it. But right now I'm good.
You're good?
Yes. How are you?
I am also good. Yeah, it's been fine. Like lately, it's just been a lot. Just doing way too much, like I said. And then when you said you slowed down,
I really did.
I know. I figured that, and it helped you. Like I literally, like you can see the transformation in the back Debasree and now Debasree. It feels so much like when I now see your profile and content, I feel like, wow, I need to be doing that. I need to be doing
coming from within me, you know. It's not, I'm not forcing myself to be somebody else. You know, we all go into that thing, or you're comparing. See, you just said that we should be doing more, and it used to really affect me when I'm seeing everyone, be it you, anyone else, and I'm like, I'm not doing enough. I was just having a conversation with somebody else also. I would just keep it simple, just do one thing and keep doing it. It's okay. And I'm only doing what I'm having fun in. So
and you seem happier. That's the whole point. Like I was just saying it on my life update video that I need to slow down and I need to enjoy my life, because I see you going to these classes, which we'll talk about more. And I'm like, girl, I need to be doing that. I need to be climbing up poles, girl.
I that was one of the things that she's like, you know, talk on camera. I'm like, come to pole classes with me.
I am.
You really need to. When I first went, it was
intimidating.
Oh my God. I genuinely procrastinated for 1 whole year thinking I'm not good enough. You know, it's such a simple thing, but it took me a long time to realize that you're not going to be good at something on the first day.
Absolutely, babe. If anyone can take me to a pole class, I think it's Debasree.
You have to come. I will drag you out of the house.
I think I want to have different experiences, and I think people who have different experiences only can indulge the other person to do the same.
Yes. And it was honestly such a big leap for me. It is intimidating. I used to not have any arm strength. And remember how much I used to slide into your DMs every time you would put your workout stories?
Yes.
And I would be like, oh my God, how are you doing so much? And now I understand.
Yeah. Finally got that core strength in you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's all about the core. Yeah, so I literally am gonna go all the way back and I ask everybody this question, but tell me about your childhood. Like I really, I really want to know where you grew up, where you were born, and just like how was it growing up? And tell me about your school life, dude. I want to know the mini Debasree.
You know what? I love your questions.
Yeah.
I was a little scared, but I genuinely love your
it's chill.
questions. So that's such a nice thing to ask. So I grew up in this small tea estate called Greenwood Tea Estate.
Okay.
It was behind Mohanbari Airport, which is the airport for Dibrugarh, which is again a small, it's not small, it's one of the major cities or towns in Assam, Upper Assam. So that's where I grew up. I grew up in a tea estate.
Okay.
And tea estates are always secluded.
Okay.
They're cut off from the actual like main
Cities.
town, and there was like no cable, nothing.
Okay.
So I actually grew up with hobbies. So like I used to, I used to
very unlikely. Okay.
yeah, so I used to see my mom cooking, so I used to really pick that up, baking. So that's how my mom kept herself busy.
Got it.
Right? And there were like not a lot of people around us, and so she used to love gardening. So
Okay.
I used to partake in that. We always had pets and chickens. And
Oh my gosh, you were like the farm
yes,
life.
I had, you know that cottage core life?
Yeah.
What that's trending?
Yeah.
I was a cottage core girl. Growing up. So the thing is my foundation like matching?
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
good. I just want to get the fuzzies.
Oh
off
my
you.
god, everything has
Cat mom?
fuzzies.
I know. Don't worry about it. Cat mom.
Yeah. So then my father had a transferable job.
Okay.
So it was really hindering my school life. And they knew I was smart, but I had to leave at 6 in the morning, and I used to come back home at 8 for kindergarten. And I would like fall asleep, and you know I couldn't study for
That's
my
a
exam.
lot for a child.
Yeah, and it was very, very hectic for me because it would take me that long to reach my school, and while they pick up and collect everybody, and by the time they're back, it just was a lot.
Yeah.
So they decided to put me in a boarding school.
Okay.
My brother already went there, and you know the reason why I said yes? They said that if you go to boarding school and you come back for your summer vacations,
Yeah.
we won't make you study.
Okay.
And it was that easy. So then I said, okay, cool, I'll go. The first day I was really sad. I cried a lot. But then I saw my brother, and then you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
And
How
then-
was boarding school life? Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
so boarding school was quite nice. I feel like I grew a lot there. I learned a lot about myself. You practically raise yourself, but it also cuts you off from growing with your cousins
Yes.
or with your
Yes.
relatives. So I never had that, you know.
Yeah.
So I really missed out on that part. But then I also ended up having really close friends. Some, unfortunately, you know, it's just so difficult to keep in touch once you move cities.
Yeah.
And they're in a different cities. And back then we didn't have cell phones, so you know the connectivity wasn't as great. But yeah, we had all, you know, you genuinely get to know a person when you stay with them.
Dude, you
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
you understand people management.
Yeah,
You
okay.
really do.
Okay.
Like your social skills also kind of develop, and so yeah, it was fun growing up. And then I went to Bangalore to study my BSc. I did biotechnology, and then I did my post-graduation. It was like a management thing, and that's when I moved to Bombay.
Okay.
Like 10 years ago. I worked at Novartis. I was
Okay.
in sales. Yeah.
You worked when? Like at what age?
This was 23, I think.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. And
what
then
were you doing sales?
sales, yeah, for a pharmaceutical company. So I used to visit like retinologists,
Okay.
and I would sell this injection that was for 70,000.
Oh my god.
And they had to take it every month, and it was mostly for older people, and it was really taking a toll on me. So then I left it. I told my dad that I'm gonna do something on my own. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos when I was growing up in my college.
Yeah.
So I didn't have like a lot of pocket money, honestly.
Okay.
I had like 100 rupees per day, and I would get
Yeah.
like 3,000 or 3,500
Yeah.
plus my rent.
Yeah.
That was my sole whatever I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
So then
When did you move to Mumbai?
10 years ago.
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
But this was in college.
Okay.
I had like that much, and it all used to go into food because I love eating. And then I would be home, everyone's partying and stuff during college, and I'm
Yes.
home watching Michelle do like this nice little tutorial, do like, Michelle Phan's makeup tutorial. There were so many others, Miss Glamorazzi, Fleur de Force. I feel like Tanya Burr. I feel like I
Yes,
grew
yes.
up with them, and I used to watch them, and I'd be like, I started buying makeup. So by the time I moved to Novartis, so half of my money used to go into rent and half of it on buying makeup. I used to be at beauty center. You know that.
Oh my god, dude.
I used to be at beauty
Oshiwara
center.
and
Yeah, the one in Car.
Yeah.
Beauty Palace or something it's
Beauty
called.
Palace, yeah.
I would be there all
Miss
the time.
Claire.
Yeah.
Miss Claire's eyeshadow
Yes.
palette.
So then I was like, Dad, I want to do this. So I started with like hair tutorials because I was very scared of showing my face.
Okay.
And then I showed my face, and I'm like, I got a lot of Miss Claire lipsticks. That was one of my biggest videos. That's when people actually discovered me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you did have a well-rounded, fun childhood full of new experiences.
Yeah.
And that's
Lots
pretty
of
cool.
hobbies.
Yeah, lots of
basically.
hobbies.
Yeah, embroidery and glass painting and whatnot, and playing with chickens.
How cute.
Yeah.
The farm life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely wanted to know, and you already told us your journey to content creation and how you started watching YouTube videos, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
did you just decide, you know what, I think I want to do this as a career, or did you say, let's just see where it
Oh,
goes?
absolutely not. No,
Okay.
I,
So
remember
what were
when
your
we
plans?
started, it was not like a career. I never thought I could
Earn out
make
of
this as a
this.
career, which is why I was also working at a startup.
Yeah. Okay.
In Washi,
Okay.
which is when I had like moved to Navi Mumbai and started working there, and so I was like, okay, this is just for fun. But then I started leading like a dual life, and I could not handle like the both of it together. So it was like doing a lot of content creation. The first YouTube Fan Fest happened then. So I got invited for that. That gave me more opportunities. And then I was like, you know what? I told my mom that as long as I can make my rent,
Yeah.
let me just pursue it. I
Okay.
can always get a job. I have my master's.
And-
I
oh, in
have,
what?
Management.
Management.
Yeah, so I have my master's. I have everything. So it's not like, if in case this doesn't work out, my mom was like, it's going to work out. Like, she just knew it. She's like, you just do it. It's okay. It's okay. And I was a little apprehensive because my dad had just retired.
Okay.
And I didn't want to put everything on my brother.
Fair enough.
He had also just moved to Bombay, and Bombay is so expensive.
Yeah.
He just got married, so of course he had his wife to take care of.
Correct.
So I didn't want to burden anybody. So I was like, and I always liked the idea of being like really, really supremely financially
Yes.
independent.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, I mean, if you think, and I always listen to my mom, whatever she says.
Love
it
moms,
always,
I love moms.
Yeah. It always turns out, every time I don't listen to her, I
Something
regret.
goes off.
Yeah, I always regret. So, especially when someone like that builds into your confidence, you're like, okay, if my mom thinks so, then I think it actually is going to work.
Absolutely. And I feel like most people think, yeah, you're my mom, you to say that only.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
the only validation you need is your mom.
yeah.
She created you, man.
Yeah, she sees things that even you can't see. Yeah.
Your mom's
she's-
validation is amazing.
And they see through you. They've seen and she saw my interest. Okay, so for the longest time, I would pick up like a lot of things I would pick up, and I would leave it halfway. Yeah, like painting, dance, and all of this. And after being like 31, I realized why I used to do that.
Okay.
Because I used to feel like, oh, I can't do this properly. No one told me that you're not going to be good the first time you
Now
try
that you
it.
told me.
Yes. Yeah, the first time when you try it, you're not going to be good at it. But as a child, you don't understand that. You're like, oh, I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
Like, F it, I'm not going to do it. But had I known what I know now, I would have picked up so many things.
Yeah. Okay. So you recently started your own brand, and that is amazing. Can I just say, it takes so much guts to be like, I'm gonna start my own business.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then going for it. There's thinking about it, and then there's executing it, and you executed it. And firstly, you need all the congratulations in the world, because it's not easy to start a brand.
So do you.
Thank you.
And no one would understand it more than you. Yes.
It is hard, and I really wanted to know your journey. So, okay, tell me, what was the inspiration behind Debasree Beauty? You're like, okay, I want to start a brand. Okay, tell me that moment where you said, I'm going to start a brand. Like, talk to me about that.
So for me, it really came out of a genuine necessity.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, you know, during the pandemic, a lot of people were asking me, where can we buy a white eyeliner?
Yes.
And I usually like just sent people links.
Beautiful.
And I just could not find a white eyeliner.
Beautiful.
Genuinely,
you
I could
solved
not.
a problem.
Yeah, it was just came from an idea of solving a problem, and then just adding lots of fun colors, like something like a neon. So yeah, which you don't get anywhere.
You
So
don't.
yeah, so something like a neon, which is like so much fun. It definitely is like a huge niche.
Yes,
Like, it wasn't like a
yes.
massy product, which I always knew.
Yes.
So I always knew that my target consumers were going to be very small,
Interesting.
but very dedicated ones. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everyone will understand this, but people who do will really understand what this is. So we really started with something that was very multi-purpose. So we didn't want to restrict it to say, which is obviously an easier way to do this. It's like an eyeliner. Everyone knows how to use it. But this, you can use it to even say color your eyelashes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be very, I've seen people use it to color their hair.
Okay.
And so many, you can use it in your body, you can do it whatever you want to, like really unleash your creativity. So that was how I was feeling during the pandemic. Because
Okay.
I finally got time and I was doing so many looks and I wanted everyone to feel that and have the means to do it. Yeah.
But what was your thought behind, okay, I'm not going to do lipstick or anything, but let's just do colored liners? Is that why?
Yeah.
Because your audience kept asking you and
Yes,
you did
yes.
amazing.
Honestly, lipstick is so saturated. I
Right.
know it sells so well in the Indian market, like something that everyone would
Sure,
wear.
sure.
But I really wanted people to experiment a little bit more
Right,
with color,
Right.
and make it something that's in India, and it's not something like, you know, it wasn't like I wasn't importing it
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
putting my brand. I
Yes.
genuinely sat down,
Yes.
formulated the whole thing,
Yeah.
tried all of the pigments and all of the natural things that they had,
Yeah.
and got back. It took us so long to perfect
Can imagine.
the formula and for them to actually understand. None of the manufacturers wanted to
She gets
produce
it.
my thing.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, and so they want me to buy a bigger inventory.
Yes.
Because they're like, you know, these are not the kind of things that people buy
Yes,
and stuff. And I'm
yeah.
like, just do it. Just
Yeah,
do it. It's
just do
fine.
it, yeah.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
that's how.
Man, how did you... So, is this a bootstrap company?
It
this-
is. Yes. It's
same.
absolutely just my own money.
Yeah.
Everything is on my own. Which is why a lot of people actually has given us a feedback of the cost being higher.
Yeah.
So we don't have the economy of scale.
Yes.
Like most huge brands do,
Yes.
or most funded brands do.
Yes, guys.
So
Thank you. Shed
and
light.
you would know both the side because of, you know, Akhil's company
Yes.
being funded. So
Yeah.
you know exactly how that needs to be worked out, and you having a bootstrap thing, so you know exactly how things are. So for me, I knew I had to make a niche kind of product.
Yes.
And a particular thing,
Yeah.
and it's all me. Even the containers are made in India.
Yeah.
So I don't have like any. I'm literally not. Genuinely, our margins are so less.
I get it. I
Like,
get it.
I have kept it like literally.
She's
as
done the
close
best she
as-
could to sell it at that
yeah.
price. I totally get
We
it.
can't even give discounts because of that.
You can't, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely fair, babe.
Yeah.
That is so fair. I totally get every word she's speaking. I am
Yeah.
feeling it so much because
You would know what I mean.
I do know
yes.
what you mean. Like, it is so hard to, you know, when people ask for, like, for example, discounts or offers, or why is this price at like $1,000? Or, but guys, we're working the best we can to give you the best price. It's just that
Right.
we're not funded. It's completely bootstrapped, and we cannot we also have to make some money. It's a business at the end of the
Right.
day. We
Yeah,
need to make profits to be able to put back into the company.
Exactly. So anything that I'm earning in
You're
the
putting it
company
back.
is going back into the company. It's going back into marketing,
Yes.
so that more people can find
Yes.
that. So right now that's what
Yes.
we're doing. It's not like
Absolutely.
I'm taking everyone's
No, we're not.
profit and no, because I genuinely want to put out good products in the market and
You're so right.
really change the dynamic of the Indian makeup
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do tell me, but I'm actually genuinely, we never had the chance to talk about your brand and how did you start and how's it going, what's happening, what's the future?
So yeah, again, same thing. I think we're just trying to understand vendors over here in India. I feel like a lot of vendors don't understand my vision, and it's really hard for me to explain to them what I'm looking for. And we go through several sample rounds, and we still reject a lot.
Yeah.
So I think that is where we're stuck at right now. But I think, again, having the team that I have, we're like a 10 people team right now.
Wow,
at Macy.
really?
Yeah, we've expanded a lot.
Oh my god, that's huge. I'm at a 2 people
Yeah.
team right now.
Yeah.
It's just, but our inventory is not like yours.
Yeah.
You
I
have
think
quite a lot of product lines. Yeah.
the volume and the categories are a
Yes,
lot.
a lot more. Yeah, which is
lot more.
incredible. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, and to keep up with that, I feel like
You
know,
need, especially one of the biggest things for me right now, why I also cannot do YouTube as much is because I'm trying to do everything
I know,
myself.
I
I'm
know.
not able to juggle my
Babe.
content creation and taking care of the business at the same
it's
time.
hard.
It's
You've got a
lot of
company to
energy.
run. It's a lot, and to keep the books in place, accounts.
But then even go there. Like, ugh.
Don't even get us started on the accounts.
Yeah.
But babe, if I could give you one recommendation, it would be get a team. And I know the expense is a lot, the overheads are a lot,
Yes.
and you need to save every penny possible.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But maybe 1 or 2 people that can sort you out. You know, the things that you're not good at, like probably math. I suck at math. I hate
Yeah.
doing accounts, so I had to keep someone for
And
accounts.
also, I think even though I'm good at my makeup, I do need somebody else taking care of the digital. I need that. So if you want to, please drop in.
Okay, so you bought your own house, Debasree, and that is a massive achievement.
Thank you.
In life, and especially for a woman. And I'm saying this because I've seen my mom and I've seen my friends' moms, and just all of us, how we've always been like not independent, and we've been left without a house and a home. And I feel like buying a home is a big achievement for your family.
It is.
Not
There's
everyone
no
can
other
do that.
way
Yes.
for me to give back
And to
than
be
this.
secure.
Yes.
It's like,
It was one of my biggest things for the longest time. This was a goal I saved up for.
Yeah.
I sacrificed for, and
Absolutely.
I'm so happy that I was finally able to. And you know, this is another one of those things where you don't dip your toe, it doesn't happen.
yeah.
So what happened, I'll tell you, it was so funny. I was not meant to buy it at that time, but like again, it was so serendipitous when it happened.
Uh-huh.
We were staying at a rented place.
Yeah.
I moved back to the western suburbs.
Okay.
And we were staying at a rented place, and in Bombay the rent agreement is 11 months.
Yes.
And it was getting over. So, oh my god, you have such nice brows.
Thank you. It's a lot.
I love it. You don't see how dense it is on camera.
Yeah.
Because like now I see it's so good.
Thick, no?
Yeah, it's very nice. So then I renewed the contract, and this guy sold his. I paid the brokerage again. I paid the rent and everything, and this guy sold his apartment, and the person who bought it wanted to move in the next month or
What?
3
On
months. Yes, that's how I got evicted. And all of the savings finally came into play. So my dad handled the
Amazing.
whole of finances and the bank and everything. And then we just took a huge leap of faith, and we found a really nice place. And it was just 10 minutes from where I was staying. And then I was like, you know what, just do it.
Just
the
do
bank
it, man.
approved it.
Just
I
do
was
it.
very afraid because I had heard a lot of content creators who were trying to buy a place, they were refused a loan because of the nature of our job.
possible?
And, yes, and the nature of our payments.
Got it.
So we
Possible.
had to have a really strong tax paper.
Yes.
Which, thank God to my dad, we started
He
it.
worked on it.
He really worked on it. And we've been working on it for 2 years before that.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is, everybody wants to know, and I'm sure you're so private, but I want to know, what is a typical day in Debasree's life look like? Don't
Okay.
worry, I'm not
Again.
jumping there straight.
I think everyone knows also what was coming. They were also getting excited. You just like put everyone's hopes up. No, a typical day is me waking up around 8-ish.
Okay.
And when my parents are not there, I wake up at 7 because I have to feed my cats. But my parents are there now and they go and annoy them. So
Yeah.
they feed my cats, so I get 1 hour extra. And then depending on the day that's going on, if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then I have yoga. And if it's a Tuesday, Thursday, I go to the gym. And if it's Saturday, I go to pole. Okay. So that's the first thing. I just get done with it. The first thing in the day. And then I have some lunch. And then I get to my work.
Yes.
So we film. We do business work, which is talking to manufacturers.
Correct.
Like testing products.
Yep.
Figuring out what is working, creating content. Thankfully, post-pandemic, everything's kind of picked up now.
Yes.
So lots of brand work and oh my god, the amount of events
that are coming by.
it's fun. Honestly, it's so nice to meet
But
everyone
it's
in
a lot.
person. But like when you're in Bombay, you just spend so much time traveling. Yeah, so then I work if I'm like just so exciting. So then when I'm just home, it's just me creating content.
Where is the content, Debasree? Can we see it now on YouTube?
Yeah, I know. I have so much vlogs that I'm not editing.
We want to see.
Yeah, and Malvika's just hooking me up with an editor, hopefully.
Definitely. We're all gonna see more of Debasree on YouTube now. It's time.
I do need someone to help me edit. It's just been pending in the edit process. So we can do something like duochrome. Let's try it. Close your eyes. You want to do like a pink with a little blue accents? Yeah, so that's the typical day, I'm not. And as a content creator, no 2 days same, na? Some days you're like working too much. Some days are just for me to create content bank. Some days are to execute and have meetings.
I have to stay so still.
Yeah, it's okay. Can I try a blue?
Yeah. When I was thinking, मैं क्या करूँ? Ooh, girl.
I think that looks really cute. I
love it.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
just keep
I
it
love
at
it.
that.
We're doing this. We're doing more. See, guys, if you can't.
That is nice. Want to do the other eye? I think you can. It's very easy.
No.
Okay.
You do it. One hand only should do the liner. Otherwise,
It never comes out the same. That's true, but I've also realized that I've loved doing other people's makeup now. Like at first it wasn't like that, but now I genuinely enjoy it so much.
really?
Yeah.
We should.
Okay, there are two different liners.
They're two
One is
different.
like
One is like
this,
and one is straight. I love the straight.
Yeah, let's do. We can clean it up to be straight.
What is something you do to unwind after a full day of working?
Oh wow, I would actually love to know yours. Right now, I'm watching like these series, like these Marvel ones that are coming.
Oh.
So I'm like really invested in those.
Okay. Where can I
So-
watch that?
Hotstar.
Okay.
Yeah, those Disney plus Marvel ones. So I just watched those. One of my biggest downtimes is actually playing with my cats.
Yes.
Oh my god, I spend half my day doing that. Then, like, usually when I'm working, they're sleeping. And when I am done in the evening, say around 8 o'clock, they finally wake up, stretch, I feed them. That's such a nice downtime.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I just like go to walk with my mom. So that's also like a really nice way to just unwind or
Yeah.
cook something,
Yeah.
bake something.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
love
is-
doing that.
That is so cool. We have blue and pink. There's no
Yeah.
gender reveal happening here.
That thought didn't even cross my mind.
What are your thoughts on like social media nowadays and the speed at how it's going, babe? Like,
I
do you
can't catch
catch up
up.
to it, right? It feels like it's running.
Every day there's a new trend, a new thing that I need to catch up to and be good at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so hard to like just be there, be present and give your best because everything is running. And I feel like I am stuck in this. Okay, I if it's going, if I'm putting it, it needs to be perfect. And I'm like, oh my god, this camera is not good. It needs to be like filmed in the daytime. And
Same.
all of that is going out of the window now, all of that doesn't matter
Doesn't matter.
at all now. So I'm like so so hard. It's a nice, you know, I'm having a generation gap, honestly.
Oh, girl.
Honestly, because I grew up watching and consuming a different kind
Yes,
of content.
long
I can't,
format.
yeah, and I can't catch up that quickly. I'm like, why is this going viral? I'm a little overwhelmed with the influx of content, with the speed of it. What do you feel?
Yeah, I'm at the same boat. I feel like there's just too much happening, and there's just like a lot of genres coming together too fast.
Yeah, so someone's, you know, niche now is just how to pose.
Yeah,
which is a great thing. I mean, you know, if you're good at something, just do it. But
I get it. Yeah,
it's just hard to keep up.
it's hard to keep up, and I feel the same. But I feel like I'm just thinking of our next generation, of like my brother, like Jake's age. Like, how are they gonna like enjoy life while being on social media? That's like so hard, because you want to be like the popular kid, but you also need to live your life.
I know what you mean. But Jake's doing amazing. Like, see, for him, the reels come so naturally. All the funny content and all, everything just comes naturally. And I'm here sitting, struggling. I don't know what to do.
I'm like, next kya kare? Yeah, I get that.
Even today, I'm like, oh, we should do a transition video. But what do? We don't know.
Yeah. Okay, now tell us about the big news.
Oh my god.
Brahmastra is releasing.
You mean Alia's pregnant? That's the biggest news. You mean Coffee with Karan is starting?
Yeah, Coffee with Karan is starting, and how do we feel about that shit?
I genuinely have never watched many of it.
That's not a part of the questions, you guys.
But genuinely I've not watched this one. Let me see if I watched one of the few, like Deepika and Sonam and all of that. But like, okay, let's talk about us.
So you also have nice lashes, bro. What do you say?
You.
Tell us about the big news. Okay, now I'm seriously gonna ask about the big news. What is going on in your love life, girl? Spill it.
Finally.
She recently got, I'm just gonna show this only.
Yes.
She's recently got engaged.
Oh,
Debasree is engaged. All the OGs, can you believe it? You've seen her as a child, and now she's engaged.
I never
Who
thought
is
this. I know it feels
mystery
so surreal. Okay.
Tell us about this mystery man that has stolen your heart, and you've given your heart to him.
I know, right? So we got engaged last month, and I was like, you know what? And everyone in my life knows it, and I felt like finally, for the first time, I was okay with the idea of like kind of sharing him. But slowly but steadily, I will, because you know, I've never ever spoken about my personal life ever. So I was like, you know what? Okay, maybe you're special enough. I'll do it.
Yes, literally your husband.
Yes, in very soon. Hopefully, we're getting married as well. But right now, everything that's going on is just the wedding planning, and that's the zone that I am in right now. Another one of the reasons why YouTube is like so into the sides, because I'm doing so many things at once. But yeah, I've known him for like 5 years now, and we started dating since the pandemic, and we told our parents last year, and then we waited out because we knew we wanted to get married this year, so that we could get everybody. You know, we have a lot of friends who are outside India. We wanted everything to like open up, so everyone can fly in and everything's like properly safe.
So
December wedding.
ये मेरे से भी पहले शादी कर रही है अभी. बोल guys, like she's having a ceremony before I can even have a ceremony. She met a guy, fell in love, had the ceremony, and I'm here with a 14-year-old relationship, still not able to get my ceremony off the ground. But
no, I think you will do it. Like, take your time. I think it just happens when it's supposed to happen. You can't force it, no matter like 14 years or whatever. But it doesn't happen when it's not the right time, because you know, venue is important. Everything, the planning is important. So do it the right way. There's no right time. Everything is done now. You can have fun. Do it whenever you want to. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna take some inspiration from her wedding stuff and be like, we need to get married.
You have to come. You are invited.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give you this live peeks in there. She's very private, but
somebody has to. Yeah, he's literally like my best friend. Sometimes like I forget now also that, you know, he's my fiance. We're still bickering. I know these big words. We're still bickering. We're still like I would love to like bring him to like a YouTube video if he ever agrees. He's like the social. He's a social person. Yeah. He loves talking. He has so many friends, and he knows how to keep in touch with everybody.
You balance each other out.
We balance each other, and I am socially awkward. I have a very small thing. You know, I open up very slowly, like you said, very public, very little shy. Not shy. I know how to talk, but it's just that I don't know what to say. I don't want to put like, you know, myself or someone else in an uncomfortable position. So it takes me a little while. But with him, he's all over. So I would love to get him in a video.
That would be fun. We'd watch out for that. For
yeah,
sure.
and we need to chill as well. So for us, it's been long distance for the longest time. I think even after we get married, it's going to be long distance for us, which is absolutely fine. I'm totally okay with that. But whenever he's in Bombay, I would love for us to chill.
Definitely. अभी तो मैं आ रही हूँ शादी में मेरा microscopic view दिखेगा stories पे सब.
Let's do. You put your lipstick. What did you use?
I use Charlotte Tilbury Catwalking.
It's a nice color.
Yeah,
I've never tried that color.
It's very nice. I have like a few questions of rapid fire and Debasree's gonna answer them, okay?
I'm scared.
Don't think, just speak.
Oh gosh.
Your go-to lipstick.
Fenty Lip Glow.
3 things you can't leave your house without.
My keys, my phone, and my wallet.
Makeup routine in 5 products. What would you pick?
A tinted moisturizer, a mascara, a lip balm, and a blush. And I have space for a brow product.
Yeah. Drugstore or high-end?
Drugstore for everything, high-end for base.
I agree. Your favorite cuisine?
I love Bengali cuisine, but Japanese would be a close next.
Oh, love Japanese. I love Japanese. And what else?
That's it. That's it.
3 favorite cafes in Mumbai?
I love the Bandstand pantry.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
place.
because it's next to the sea and it's not a cafe, but I love Joshi House.
Okay.
I love the
I have to
food
go.
at
I'm yet
Joshi
to go
House.
there.
It's so good. It's not a cafe, but it's really nice. And I used to love Birdsong Cafe, but I haven't gone there in a very long time. Where else do I go? I don't remember. What's your favorite? Maybe it'll coincide.
Again, very difficult, but I love poetry a lot for some
Not
milkshakes.
been.
I just
I've not-
love.
You love your sweet drinks.
I just love my
you
sweet
really
drinks.
love. I recently went to Sequel. Juhi took me there. I actually liked that.
Yeah?
That's a cafe.
Healthy food.
Yes,
Healthy.
yeah. And I love their bowls. Yeah, that was nice.
Akhil's favorite.
Yeah.
Cafe.
I also love Kitchen Garden.
Oh, I love Kitchen Garden.
I
Their
think
salads
it's
are
good.
really good.
So Sequel is new, so we'll kick that out. Kitchen Garden.
Kitchen Garden. Okay. One actor you have a crush on or you like or prefer?
An actor that I have a crush on, I think Ryan Reynolds. Oh man.
And Bollywood?
Oh, Bollywood. Who do I love? I think Shah Rukh Khan.
Oof.
You know,
Timeless.
similar personalities.
Timeless.
You see that, you know, they're so witty.
Romantic.
Their personality so charming.
Okay, working out or yoga?
Yoga.
And we're done.
It was genuinely nice.
Yeah.
Like
Simple
I
question.
loved it.
Really?
It was so nice.
I'm so happy.
I love that we started from the childhood and just trying to figure out how I kind of came here. And these were like just the perfect questions. And we actually got ready. I love the way my look turned out today.
Yeah.
And this was so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I loved having Debasree on my channel.
Thank
you guys most awaited, and it felt so cool to just. I don't feel like I've not seen you. Honestly, I'm
Hannah?
feeling a weird comfort zone
Yeah,
with
me
you.
too. I was just going to tell you,
And-
right? And maybe I should just say it on camera because you have such a nice, warm, welcoming energy. I know we are very two different personalities in terms of like sharing and the way we work, but then as a person, I think you're so warm. It doesn't feel like I'm talking to someone that you know
Doesn't.
I've not spoken.
Yeah,
for a
we've not
bit.
spoken to in so long. Like, we don't keep in touch as such. We're definitely on DMs.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, it doesn't feel like I haven't met you or anything. Sometimes it feels awkward with people, but I knew I wanted to do Debasree on my channel first
Thank
to
you.
begin with. Because
That is really special. That is, and I'm sure, I hope you do more because it's so nice to like meet people and get to know them in a different way when we're especially doing the same thing.
Yeah, totally. I hope you guys got to know her a little bit more and you loved this collab. Please follow her. I will leave all her credentials down below on social, and please like and follow Washi Beauty on Instagram, right?
Yes,
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Yes, and that is it. Stay tuned to her wedding.
To Miles' story at my wedding.
Wow, I'm her personal
I'm not
PR person
promising
there.
anything because I'll be like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'll have my phone with me. But yeah, you will
That
definitely get
private.
the
अभी
deets.
हद हो गई है. सबको देखना है क्या चल रहा है अंदर.
Follow Malvika for that.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you in our next video. What do you want us to do next? Do you want her to do my makeup?
I would love that.
She loves doing people's makeup, so I was like,
do.
you need to do my makeup on camera. So let us know down below, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you. That was cute. That was really
That was so
nice.
nice.
I loved it. I genuinely
Me too.
loved it. It
I
was
had so much
so
fun.
real. It was just like, two girls having fun.